What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and it's one day till the start of Song of Strife. We just actually got a new character trailer for Alsa and Soren. Pretty much no new stuff, but looked fairly cool, so very fancy. And I thought, well, one day ahead of the season, that's a good time to talk about what I actually prepared for it and what my thoughts are, what I think you should prepare. I think we should go over this. So first of all, the main thing you really want to get going are the season requirements. You want to be able to hop in the new season, complete main quest, the last leg, complete all AFK challenges, and reach resonance level 240 is, of course, now a bit easier with the final push boost. I saw some comments from people that said, well, Wraec, I don't have this boost, I don't have final push, it's just not there. And apparently it really depends on the server you are at, because for everybody the season will basically start 42 days after the server has opened, which for me, as I'm on server 33, is like right at the beginning. That is directly the season start, because I'm on the day 1 server. And you can see it is even more than 42 days on my server. So for some of the later servers it might also be 42 days. But you can see it's available in one day here. So we're very close to the season release. If your server, of course, was released like 3 weeks after the release, well, then you might have to wait a week or two before the season really opens. And the season then is a little shorter. It is no problem, though. You can still get all of the rewards. That much we were assured. So maybe this won't be a problem for you, just so you know why this little final push thing wasn't available yet. But what do I now really prepare for? Well, the number one thing I do prepare for is the Rateup event, because also the Florabelle Rateup event is ending one day, 8 hours till Florabelle will go. There is, of course, a bit of a discussion to have if you really want to go for Florabelle, if it now might just be the time to get her. And I think, well, I made a video, of course, detailing my thoughts on her, and really there hasn't been much change to that. I don't think we really got a whole lot of new discoveries about her. So in that sense, right now she's a bit off meta. I think Soren and Alsa will be a bit cooler and will be a bit more interesting if you want to go for a Rateup, which I think, well, oftentimes it's better to go for all hero recruitment and epic recruitment. But for me, of course, content creator, I kind of have to get the new hero, make a review, show you guys what's up with it. And that is, of course, what I'm planning to. That's why I have nearly 60k gems here, which feels a little bit short, but we also got 53 Rateup recruitment tickets, which I will stock up. We will buy a bit more of that. I plan to buy the pack that you get once you can get the hero to legendary. And then, of course, the next question really is, we have Alsa and Soren. And what I was asking myself was, is there going to be a double Rateup event? Is this something we're going to see, like 2 Rateup events? Rateup Soren, Rateup Alsa, or 1 Rateup event for both, maybe? Because what really happens in a Rateup event is like, you have the 3% chance for the Rateup hero. Maybe in a double Rateup event you will get either one and can just get all the copies. In any way, if they make this 2 single Rateup events, it will be a bit easier to get them to Supreme Plus. But getting both at the same time, that will be rather difficult, because that requires a whole lot of summons. I mean, you can spend up to 96,000 gems just to get a hero to Supreme Plus if you go to the PT timer all the time. And that is a bit difficult, I have to say. That is a bit difficult. And I asked the community manager about this. I went to them and I told them, well, what's the situation here? Are we going to see like 2 Rateup events? What's going on? And he was like, you're going to find out. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm going to find out. And yeah, we'll see that. I mean, we had 2 Rateup events right now. We had Vala, which I obviously went for, and pretty cool hero. We had Florabelle, which we also summoned. I was thinking about making her Paragon. Didn't do it in the end, mainly because, well, I wasn't too overwhelmed by her performance. With Soren and Alsa, I have to say I have pretty big hopes for Soren. The perma-stun seems pretty cool. Alsa creating terrain, something we have not seen before, so might be interesting. And so yeah, I think that's going to be nice. And also, of course, we're looking at Mauler faction, where we already have a bunch of cool heroes. We have Shakir in here, Odie, we have Coco, Antandra. Like, those are hero names that even if you don't play the game for a long time, you might know, because those are pretty insane heroes. And from that, we can directly go to the next topic, which is resonant synergy, really. And resonant synergy, I'm of course now at 310. You can see we can go to 311. I wanted to show you this because look at the cost of this. 15k. It basically went from 8k to 15k when I reached 309. And apparently there is such a cost increase every 10 levels. So yeah, bit insane. But really your resonant synergy, if you have 240, you will be pretty much fine. So there is not much else to prepare in that regard. So we can basically directly hop into the next topic, which in my opinion is the game mode extension. And we will see extensions to Dream Realm and Legend Trial, and we will of course see the new game mode Doer's Trial. Well, we don't know a lot about Doer's Trial other than we had like a hero bar that looked fairly similar to the one we know from Arcane Labyrinth. So we can probably select a certain amount of heroes, maybe of a certain quality, and can take those with us into the game mode. Other than that, we don't really know too much, other than it will be important. It will be important because it will give us our extra character skill. Every single character will basically get an extra skill. The whole UI looked different in the season videos that we saw, and this extra skill might change quite a lot. So if we now talk about heroes being good or bad, that might all be irrelevant in just a day, actually, because by then we might see a big change to that, might see some heroes with a few OP skills. We don't know yet. We only saw Shaki's skill yet, which depended on killing or assisting in kills, so not really boss damage dealer, which Shaki sometimes is. Sometimes Shaki can be very great support, actually. So this is also something that I did. In preparation for Dream Realm and to secure the top positions there, and maybe to be able to clear the new boss if there is a new difficulty early on, I also upgraded some weapons, and one of which was actually Shaki's weapon. The plus 10 effect is quite cool. Each non-summoned ally with in Lupine aura can share the same bonus attack from Wolf's Will, which basically means he gives the allies a huge attack buff. And for some bosses this is actually quite nice. We of course have the plus 20 Merrily, plus 20 was useless, plus 15 is nice though. And maybe even I will even get her to Paragon by then. Paragon, not that useful of course, but a bit extra stats. It can never be wrong. And of course we also made a video about Odie. Odie now also at plus 10. The only hero where I thought I should probably do it and didn't do it yet was Corrin, because Corrin is still like a plus 5. We could go to plus 10, but at the same time I have another concern is plaguing me a little bit, and that is that we might see a new hero there. And it's of course not only that we might see, we will see 2 new heroes, and then the question will arise, same as Florabelle, do we upgrade the weapon? And on Florabelle the answer was, well, would be cool, but then again no. And I kind of feel like it would be nice to have it ready, and if we look in my inventory right now, we have pretty decent amount of resources here. By no means enough though to get the hero to plus 15 or anything. I'm not sure if that is a preparation. Another thing, and that is the last thing that I was concerned about when we see the epic invites here, was that they don't put Elsa and Soren into a Rateup at all, because I don't think we saw any info on that yet, and nothing said like, okay, those are going to be Rateup heroes. I was a bit concerned that they just say, oh no, they're going into the normal pool, and you're going to get a third Rateup hero that we don't even know about. It's unlikely, because we now got the character trailers. But the thought passed my mind, so I was a bit concerned about that. In any way, I think this season is going to be very cool. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to try and clear more of Trial of Abyss before it starts, and then I'm going to be very ready for it. We are going to do a live stream. I'm going to do all of those summons, of course, live on stream. And it's going to be big fun. Make sure you check out the live stream tab on my YouTube channel, so that you can set a notification for the stream. Once I planned it there, I'll also put the link in a pinned comment, so you can click on it and be ready. And then right at the release of the season, I'll be there, I'll be ready, and we're going to do a whole bunch of summons. So with that, I wish you a great day and see us in the next one.